Hello and welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I'm going to be previewing the Arsenal versus Ipswich game taking place at the Emirates 8:15 kickoff tonight. I'm doing my video a little bit late because I obviously wanted to see what happened during Boxing Day, and obviously it's the festive period, and yeah, I've been quite busy. So first of all, just wanted to wish everybody happy holidays. Hope you guys are keeping well and enjoying your Christmas and your obviously coming up to New Year, so and the festive period. If you're enjoying everything, give me a like. I'd love to hear from you guys, how you guys been keeping. It's been a minute since I uploaded a video here on YouTube. What I have actually been doing is uploading a lot more short form content on my TikTok and Instagram pages. So if you are not following me there, please do me a favor, guys. Come on, help a brother out. Go and follow me there on Twitter and also on TikTok. That is where I predominantly post a lot of short form content, and generally over here on YouTube I will be posting my obviously match previews, my match previews, and also match reactions. So yeah, that's usually what I do over here on YouTube predominantly. So and also, if you want to help me out here, there's 3 ways you can help me out on this channel: like, share, and subscribe. Also, you can comment, so let's have a discussion in the comment section as well. So let's get straight into today's video, guys. We are taking on Ipswich at home. 8:15 kickoff. As I said, it's been a hot minute since we played Ipswich, whether it's the Premier League or in any club competitions. I believe the last time we played them was actually in 2011 in a 2-legged Carling Cup. That's what it used to be called back in the days. But we won. We won 3-0, and then they won 1-0 at their home ground. So I believe that's the last time the Arsenal played Ipswich in any club competitions. And if you look at how far we've come in terms of personnel, how the club was back then. Obviously, manager back then was Wenger himself, and right now we've got Arteta in. But if you look at the squad in terms, I've got it right here, in terms of the starting lineup, the starting 11 in terms when we played Ipswich back in 2011, we had Szczesny in goal, Clichy, Giroud, Koscielny, Sanya, Wilshere, Danielson, Bentner, Fabregas, Harshavin, and obviously Van Persie up front. And we've come a long way in regards to that. I mean, let's be honest, 2011's a long time, isn't it? But yeah, we move. Current day, we are taking on Ipswich. I'm not going to lie, I am expecting a thrashing. If we don't thrash Ipswich tonight at home, I won't be happy. I won't be happy with just a win. I think it's one of those games where when you look at the last time I think Ipswich played in the Premier League, I believe they played Newcastle and they got smushed. They got smashed 5-0. Not 5-0. 4-0. I'm hoping for a 5-0 win. I think that's probably what it is. I'm hoping for a 5-0 thrashing. And listen, Ipswich, they're bottom of the table for a reason. Definitely probably getting relegated. I can't see them coming back from that. I think their first win, or the last time they played when they won a game, was against our arch rivals Tottenham. When they played Tottenham, oh my word, and they obviously beat Tottenham. I think it was like last month when they won at home. I think was that at home? Can't remember now. They beat Tottenham 2-1, and yeah, that was a great weekend, I'm not gonna lie. And obviously, as I said, they've lost against Newcastle, they lost against Wolves. So let's be honest, I know it's football. Everyone says football's not played on paper, it's played on grass, and you just never know. Depending on, you still have to play the 11 men in front of you, and obviously depending on how you turn up on the day. But let's be honest, like when you look at the results, like I said, I wanted to wait after the Boxing Day games. When you look at the results during the Boxing Day fixtures, Manchester City dropped points. Man United lost again. Chelsea lost against Fulham 2-1 last minute. Tottenham lost as well. So when you look at it, I mean, all our arch rivals, we can. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely had a laugh yesterday seeing all those kind of results. And unfortunately, obviously Liverpool went away. I mean, let's be honest, they're playing at home against Leicester. The likelihood is they're going to thrash them, but they went 1-0 down and came back and won 3-1. But yeah, Liverpool are climbing and flying at the moment. So we have to definitely win our game tonight in order to obviously cut down the gap at the top. So like I said, I don't expect anything less, but at least a 5-0 win. We can't concede a goal. If we concede a goal, honestly, I won't be happy, even if we win. It's just that levels, isn't it? Like, let's be honest. Yeah, you can be like, yeah, but we won. But it's all about levels, guys. And right now, the way I am at the moment is my expectations are this high right now. So when you're going into a game like this, you're playing at home against a bottom, the bottom table club. You should be winning 3, 4, 5-0, in my opinion. So if we can get that kind of win, honestly, it's gonna make my festive holiday of this period. I'm just gonna be ecstatic But anyways, I digress. I expect nothing less. Since my last recording, my last video, obviously we've had some bad news in terms of team news. Bukayo Saka got an injury in our last game, hamstring injury. It is reported is going to be out for at least 3 months, I think it is. I'm hoping it's not. I mean, they did a scan the other day and they said, luckily he doesn't need a surgery. So it's just going to be one of those ones where he's going to have to sit on the sidelines for a couple of months, recover. But I don't see him coming back till at least February, end of February games. We've got a lot of games. The good thing is a lot of our January transfer, it's not there yet. January fixtures are home. So we've got a lot of home games coming up as well. So maybe that might work to our advantage. But then also this gives all the other players some opportunity to step up. The unlikely thing is also Sterling is also injured, apparently with a hamstring injury. He would have been potentially one of the players to be challenging for that Bukayo Saka's position. But unfortunately now he's injured. So potentially he's going to have to be put Martinelli on that right-hand side, put Trossard on the left, and obviously either Havertz or Jesus up front. So we do have some cover, but obviously I reckon we're going to need to go into the transfer window in January to get some form of a backup. Not a replacement, obviously. It's a backup and somebody potentially that can challenge. Can we get it done? I don't know. But when that time comes, I'll be covering it on the channel. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So in terms of my predicted starting lineup, as per usual, David Raya in goal. I'll be personally began with Timber on the right back position. And you got Saliba, Gabriel, Martin Lewis, Skelly. Do I start him or do I start Calafiori? Personally, I'll start Calafiori. I'm not going to lie. I think let's get Calafiori in. I love Lewis Skelly. He's playing well. He's a young lad. He does need some game time, but I also think he can learn from all the other senior players as well that's been established in the first starting lineup. So I will personally be bringing on Calafiori, let him get his run out. Probably by the time we're like 3-4 up, then you can switch it up, get him a rest, and also then bring in Martin Lewis Skelly. So that's basically what I'll be going with the back four. In terms of the midfield, obviously Partey, Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. Rest Havertz, in my opinion. Don't put him in the midfield. Not rest him, but don't put him in the midfield. And and then up front, like I said, Trossard on the left, Martinelli on the right, and I'll be going with Jesus. He is full of confidence right now. Hat-trick against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup, and brace against Crystal Palace in the Premier League a couple of days later. He could have gotten hat-trick. It could have been a back-to-back hat-trick, but unfortunately he didn't get that. But he's full of confidence now, and it seems like he's enjoying his football more. He's working hard for the team again, and he's got a smile on his face, and that's what we like to see. So in order to carry that on and not break his confidence, the only way a footballer is going to thrive and keep playing and scoring week in, week out is by giving him minutes on the pitch. You can't now cut him off by the legs when he's flying high at the moment. So personally, I'll be starting Gabriel Jesus up front. And depending on how the game goes, you never know. He might score another brace. He might even get a hat-trick, depending on how many chances we create and if he can be clinical enough. And then maybe later on, as the time goes, you can then maybe say, okay, you know what? We got another game in a couple of days. You know what, Jesus, take a rest, bring on Havertz, bring on Marino, take off Declan Rice, for example, take off Odegaard, bring on Wanyeri and switch it up a little bit, give all the senior players some rest. So that's kind of like how we're going about it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because a lot of you guys watch this video and you don't comment. So I would love to hear from you guys. So that would be my predicted starting lineup. As I said, let me know what you guys think. In terms of predicted score, I've kind of given it away already. As I said, I'm expecting a thrashing. I'm sorry, respectfully to Ipswich, but you can't come to the Emirates playing Arsenal, who is challenging for the Premier League title at the moment. And obviously, if we win tonight, then we go second in the Premier League table. So, yeah, we've got a lot to play for at the moment. So we have no margin for mistakes at all. So, yeah, a 5-0 emphatic win. If it's more, please bring it, because we need to cut down the goal difference as well, because you just never know. Towards the end of the season, it might come down to goal difference. So the more goals that we can score and the more clean sheet that we can keep, happy days. I'm not complaining. So yeah, that would be my match preview in regards to the Ipswich game taking place tonight. As I said, if you guys aren't following me on my social media platform, apart from YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, that Arsenal guy, go and just support me, please. I'll appreciate that if you can. And as I said, the 3 ways that you can support me on YouTube right now is by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to also leave your comments below. And as per usual, Gooners, I will speak to you guys straight after the game. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your festive period. Take care, guys.